Hey guys, don't let this smile fool you. I am like so in a ranting mode right now, and I'm going to tell you why. I just left my medical conference. I am actually pulled up to a farmer's market because I need snacks for my kids for after school, and I am not going to give them the huge cookie and bag of chips that was given to me in my lunch at my medical conference. I am here to tell you that I've been accused of being Jillian Michaels on Grace. If you know what that means, it means I'm got a little hardcore, but I always have grace because I spent many years doing the wrong things. And I am going to tell you right now why I am ranting. Every single one of my medical conferences that I was in, whether it had to do with insomnia, cardiovascular disease, hypertension, diabetes, all the different things, everything boiled down to diet and exercise. And one of the things that was a common thread in every single one was sugar and the amount of junk that we're eating, and how we have become so immune to all the sugar and junk. And even, I am so sorry to say this because some of my friends are still there right now, and we're all walking around. I'm looking at all these doctors, PAs, NPs, walking around with gigantic cookies and the yogurt that I posted and bags of chips. And I didn't see people eating the apple in their lunch. I saw a lot of junk going down, and we're sitting there in these conferences. So hello people, let's get a life and get real here. So what I am just going to let you know is, if you don't know, then that's okay. You can learn. But what really has gotten to me is all the excuses, because as soon as you make an excuse, you have taken it off your radar and you no longer feel responsible to do what you know you need to do. Let me give you an example. I have friends and clients that tell me that they don't have time to exercise or eat healthy for the last 5 years. And I'm sorry, in my eyes, that is just a recipe for disaster. And I totally understand people with stress. I totally understand. I worked my 60, 80-hour weeks in the urgent care, and I know and relate to you. So that's my grace part. But I need to tell you right now that if you think that it's going to get better someday and you're just waiting, some of you have been telling me that for years now. And all that accumulated nightmare is causing your body extreme amount of stress and disease. So it's time to stop with the excuses. If you make mistakes, just admit it. Yesterday I ate bread. I don't do well with bread. I ate it. I thought, why did I do that? It tasted really good. It was sourdough. It was so good. And I said, you know what? Fine. I don't have any good excuse. It wasn't even stress eating. It just tasted really good. But I'm not going to keep doing it because it just doesn't make me feel good. Now, whatever your case might be, just stop making the excuse. Stop going into denial. Admit what the issue is. And then at least if you're going to eat it or not exercise, admit it and just be aware of that. And don't try to make an excuse, because I promise you, as soon as you make the excuse, you will stop trying to find ways to make it happen. So they have shown in all these medical conferences that it does not require going to the gym for 2 hours a day. It doesn't require even going to the gym. They talk about small amounts of exercise, even 30 minutes a day, even broken up throughout the day. But your biggest part of this is going to be what you put in your mouth, because you cannot out-exercise what you eat. If you are eating junk, the exercise at the gym for an hour, even if it's 2 hours, is not going to undo all of that. So it has to be a combination of the two. And so that is what I want you to start thinking of. Don't even think about trying to make a change yet, just be aware of your excuse and stop making the excuse. That is what I think will start to change something in your brain so that you become more mindful. Just think about what you're putting in your mouth. We are not all walking around eating those gigantic cookies like I saw the doctors and people at the conference. I saw a lot of people choosing well, but I would say the majority were not. And we're not all doing it. And it's not just for today, I'm going to do this. I had a patient the other day who is out of control diabetic, and her main food that she eats all day is candy because she quote unquote does not have time to eat healthy because she's on the run. I'm like, what about packs of nuts? What about packs of beef jerky? You don't even have to keep those cold. Well, the truth really is that she just wants her candy. And I said, you need to get started now because you're killing yourself. Well, it's Mother's Day on Sunday. Hello? What month of this year, any year, in the past or the future, doesn't have a holiday, a birthday, or an anniversary? So that's not a good excuse. Okay, I have ranted long enough. I could feel the fire burning in me. I better run inside the farmer's market to get the snacks for my kiddos because that's what they'll be eating after school today. And I just hope that you guys really think about that, and I hope that you yeah, it's because I care. It is because I want to see people get healthy. I'm tired of the bad excuses and the bad diet in this world. But United States has gotten horrible. So let's get it together. If you need help, I am always here to coach you. I do it with grace. I promise you. I totally understand. But I also like to help you work around the different things that are causing your excuses. Because sometimes it's a mental depression or anxiety or stress. You just don't know how to get out of it. Well, I like to help you with that. So I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will be talking to you soon.